These are the states with the most flat earthers. Number 9 is Oregon. Oregon. This is the state with the 8th most flat earthers. It is Oklahoma. Some O states.
O's, yeah.
This is the state with the 7th most flat earthers. North Dakota. North Dakota. This is the state with the 6th most flat earthers. You know what? I will give you $20 if you can guess it. Kansas. If Kansas is the state with the 6th most flat earthers, you win $20. Number 6 is Nevada. Interesting. So we're seeing a pattern here. A lot of these states are good stargazing states. You'd think it would be the opposite.
You know, I hadn't considered that so far. Let's make Montana the next one then.
Montana. If Montana is the state with the 5th most flat earthers, you win $40. Number 5 is Hawaii. Another stargazing state.
Wow, and an island.
This is unbelievable. What is it about places where you can see space that they think that Earth is flat? All right, what do you think the 4th most flat Earth state is? Arkansas. If Arkansas is the state with the 4th most flat earthers, you win $40. The state with the 4th most flat earthers is Washington. They're all star states, and I really wonder what that is. If anyone knows the psychology behind being a flat earther, I would really love to know why we are seeing this pattern. $50, $100, $120 if you can guess the state with the 3rd most flat earthers. Florida. If Florida is the state with the 3rd most flat earthers, you win $120. Number 3, would you like to buy a hint?
Sure.
Okay, so for $50, I will show you the last letter, and for $70, I will show you the first letter.
Let's take the last letter.
The last letter, okay. So we're coming in now. We're going to reveal the last letter. You can win less money, but you get a great hint out of it. Ends with a G. That's a good hint. That's a good hint.
Wyoming.
I don't know any other, or Washington. No, that ends with an N.
You always think Washington.
I always think Washington ends with a G. The state with the 3rd most number of flat earthers is Wyoming.
There we go.
$70 and another amazing stargazing state.
Really good.
I guess people are looking at the stars and they're saying, how could the Earth possibly be round?
I guess so. Maybe there's something in there that we're missing.
$100, $150, $170. If you can guess the state with the 2nd most flat earthers. What are you thinking? What is that state going to be? There's a lot of money on the line.
I'm thinking...
Out with it. 3 seconds, 2,
South
1.
Dakota.
South Dakota.
We saw North Dakota already.
That's smart. Where there is North Dakota, there is South Dakota. $170 on the line. If South Dakota is the 2nd most state with the 2nd most number of flat earthers, number 2, would you like to buy a hint?
What's the offer?
The offer is $100 for the first letter, $50 for the last letter.
You know what? Yeah, I've already got 70. I'll go ahead and double that amount. Let me see the first letter.
Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get another $70 here. I'm going to give you a nice little hint. Starts with a C.
A C.
Which means it's California or Colorado. Carolina doesn't count. Connecticut.
Yeah. We have Connecticut.
Which of those do you think fits the pattern?
The pattern so far, Colorado would be, because these have all been a lot of Midwestern, or Midwest.
Mountain states.
Yeah. So good elevation here. And there are good mountains in California, though.
Ooh, okay, so you're a little torn now.
A little torn, but I'm going to go with my instinct. Let's go with Colorado.
If Colorado is the state with the 2nd most number of flat earthers, you win $70. The state with the 2nd most number of flat earthers is Colorado.
There we go.
Got it. Smart.
There we go. All right, so
Smart.
140.
You know, when I put this list together, I thought this is going to be, or when I thought of this topic, I thought this was going to be a really hard, I couldn't have guessed what. And then when I looked at the study that Bet Kentucky did, and I'll post a link to that, Yeah, I was just very surprised that there's this distinct pattern of stargazing states.
Well, you know, the Earth is over 70% water, and
Right.
most of it is not carbonated. So technically, the Earth is flat.
Interesting theory. Interesting theory. So, and I just got the joke. Okay, so if the state... That's very funny. That's very funny. If the state with the most number of flat earthers is something you guessed correctly, you win $300.
300's good.
Yeah, it's flat, like when you leave Coca-Cola out.
Yeah, right.
That was a good joke that
Thank you.
I completely missed.
The best ones do that.
It's so painful when you make a good joke and they don't get it.
I live for it.
Yeah.
Let's go with more than Colorado. We had Wyoming.
Yeah.
I think I want to keep it in that area. I want to throw in Ohio.
Ohio.
Let's go Ohio.
If Ohio is the state with the most number of flat earthers, you win $300. Would you like to buy one last hint?
What's the offer?
$100 first letter, $200 last letter. And let's keep it moving here. I want to end this video soon.
All right, we'll take the last one.
Yeah, people want me to make these videos quicker, and I try my best. So we're going to see the last one, but I also want to give people chances to win. And without the hints, it's very hard to do that.
A.
And A is tough, so it's not Ohio, and you've got 3 seconds to guess now. 3,
Okay,
2,
Alabama.
Alabama.
I know that's wrong.
If Alabama is the state with the most, what?
Can I
what do you
change to my
to what?
favorite state, Alaska?
You can change to your favorite state, Alaska, which might be smart because there's a lot of stargazing
A lot of
in
stars
Alaska.
in Alaska, yeah.
The Northern Lights.
That's what I was thinking.
If the home of the Northern Lights, Alaska, is the state with the most number of flat earthers, you win $200. The state with the most number of flat earthers is Alaska.